new weapons. Hopefully maybe we can get lucky and find a car. Oh, I got a big block of cheese. We'll take that. Overall, we're not stressed. Stuff happens. Stuff happens, you know, and hopefully DayZ. So it's definitely going to be a fix on DayZ's end before the server can go back to being 100 people. So for now, the server's going to be on 60, and we'll see if that holds up. Hopefully everyone's Wednesday is going well. I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any kind of questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, chill out, alert, do what's best for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that rope? So yeah, hopefully we can get lucky and find a car. We're near Luco right now. So there's some chances for cars here. The true question is, how many have already been gobbled up by everyone on the frickin' server who likes to hoard cars? You know, it's in bad condition, but considering how often we've been finding shotgun shells laying everywhere. We'll have to, EK-18's not any better. Tran hoodie. Yeah, because we don't have our Glock anymore. At least we got some ammunition on. At least the Glock mag on standby, so we have some ammunition. Matches, I think we got a light. Maybe not. I know last stream, as much as I was complaining about finding shotgun shells, I hope I can still find them because I love the knife, but gun is much better. Blue Moon PT, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully your Wednesday's going well. Yes, I will stretch. Yes, hopefully your Wednesday's going well. Thank you very much for the follow. If you have any questions for me, about DayZ, or about DayZRP, please feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the content. And yeah, I appreciate the support. Welcome to the community. My Wednesday is actually going not too bad. A bit of a slow start for us. We were planning on starting around 3:30, and we were kind of dorking around with ChatGPT, trying to figure out what mods were missing, what mods got added back and what mods weren't, and kind of got into the rabbit hole of messing with ChatGPT over it, trying to get the answers that I wanted, because wasn't exactly getting everything. But yeah, so we got a little bit of a later start than we would have preferred, but it's all good. Benefit of being in the position I am is I get to choose my schedule and when works for me. Granted, I know the smart thing to do is try to have a consistent schedule, but no, got problems. So I kind of got to be a bit aware of making sure I'm prioritizing myself over a stream. I'm gonna hopefully goal is to not fall victim to the things that some streamers fall into, and burning themselves out and like kind of overdoing it. That's our goal. I'm gonna take things at our own pace and enjoy the moments that we have. But I appreciate you for asking. Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah, I was waiting in the queue too for a hot minute there. I think when I got into queue, I was like 3, which isn't bad, but seems with the server being stable, again, knock on wood, try not to jinx it, people are able to stay in for longer, which means people are not disconnecting as often, so the queue is going to exist. And then not to mention we also drop down to 60 people rather than our usual 100, but it was for a very valid reason. And it seems like it's been helping so far. Trying to see if there's anything on the ground that I can see from up here. No. Either that or I just got shitty vision, which is... Oh, that was almost bad. But shitty vision could also be a totally different thing, because I do wear glasses, I just don't have them on right now, and I got decent vision without them. But, normally, if you have glasses, you're supposed to wear them. That... I don't think those ever had that color. The different color that keep an eye out for more of these barns, because I don't think that's quote unquote normal. North face down jack. Good sell. So it depends on what kind of resources you have available to you. And granted, I haven't been super active lately, so things have been changing. I do know that trying to farm meteorites from the crash site is not a good sell anymore. They've adjusted the market pool. No, actually, I want to keep the brown one, but I like the pop pouch. Sorry. People used to be able to like spam and farm the meteorites at their own risk of being at the crash site and stuff like that, which could net some good money, but they've since adjusted the pricing on that, so that is not so much a good resource anymore. But I'm sure that hunting is still profitable, but you kind of want to hang around. You're probably gonna want to hang around the hunting trader over in Dolnik, not Dolnik. Not Dolnik. Words are hard. Pietko, yeah, Pietko. I think someone told me how to pronounce it, and it's not Pietko, it's something else. But yes, that So if you kind of hang around that area and kind of scour the woods, hunting is a good option. And if you have a car before you take off for a sec, if you are able to find a car, weapons trading. There's some towns that have some weapon spawns, and that could be a good source of income. Depending you don't get stopped and robbed and all the other sorts of stuff. So now that you're joining though, have a good play session. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the follow as well. I think this is the same brand. Yeah, good luck to you as well. Happy surviving. Lacey Ann, I feel that 100% because that's what happened to me a lot too. Every time I got in, it just seemed like more and more items were disappearing. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna wait until they kind of fix this problem. Like, I was fully intending on planning to play a different game today potentially, just because yeah, I didn't want to log in and potentially lose more items. I mean, I lost a gun, I lost a battle belt, like I lost, you know, hefty amount of stuff. You know, which kind of stung, it sucked, but you know, it's understandable because, you know, they're trying to root out what the cause of the server disconnects and stuff were. So I can't, you know, I can't be too mad at them for, you know, having to do the nuclear option and everything. All right, cool. That's good. Shotgun is on the backpack. But after seeing some of the changes they've been doing, like, you know, reducing the map size, or not map size, reducing the player count, and figuring out through the DayZ community what some of the potential cause, or what potential cause or a likely cause for the problems was, and, you know, adjusting stuff accordingly. Sounds like the server's been doing okay so far, which is good to see. Do you not take this magazine? Wait, are you 9mm? No shot, you're 9mm. Okay, let me see how many rounds I have. Oh, where's... This takes 9mm. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I thought it, you know, it's Makarov, so I thought that it would take Makarov. Interesting though. Yeah, so hopefully now it's basically in the hands of, well, sort of in the hands of DayZ itself to potentially try to fix the problems, since it's more on their side versus the, obviously, the community side. So hopefully one day we'll be able to get back to being at a, you know, 100 pop server. You know, that's the hope, that's the wish, but for now, I mean, the fact that the game's running, sounds like it's running okay at 50. You know, we'll take the small victories where we can get them. That doesn't sell for much. Yeah, nothing like, if you find a car, you're super lucky because you can do a lot more, but, you know, get a big enough bag or get some, you know, grab like a medic bag or something like that and go out and do some hunting. If you, once you get a gun with enough ammo and stuff like that, yeah, you can make money back. Like, that's, I like the Sakal map for how, I don't want to say how hard it is. I mean, it's hard, but for the survival aspect, but I like the Livonia map because, you know, it's not super challenging. There's enough challenge in there from the RP perspective, but when it comes to like making money and stuff like that, it's definitely not bad. Oh, believe me, that was one thing that upset when I saw that they were removing cars, or I had logged in. I didn't know they had removed cars at that point, but then I logged in, and where the fuck did the, I swear I had a CR mag somewhere. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, logged into the game and saw I had found a doors would need to be replaced and stuff, but I had found a pristine Land Rover. Like the body and all that stuff was good, the engine was great, so I would just need to replace some parts, some tires and doors. Probably would have cost me a chunk of change, but I had a Land Rover. And everyone loves Land Rovers. I love Land Rover. It was super fun to drive it for the brief period of chance that I got to. Praying for the server not to crash while I was doing it and leave my car somewhere out in the open where someone could, you know, snatch it up. I have a feeling that this replaces. Yeah. But I mean, I had a key and everything for it, and I had to throw away the key because it's quite little use of it. So it was saved to a car, but the car didn't exist anymore. But you know, sounds like car spawns are back to normal. The only thing though that seems like might be a contention with is I like this bag, but it doesn't have like the same slots as the urban backpack does. Obviously there's been some people that, I'm not gonna say they got a head start. I mean, obviously different times around the world, and after the, you know, stuff got added back, you know, they had a first chance opportunities. Just hopefully people aren't hoarding cars like it always tends to happen. Like, give people, if you got a car, you know, pick up 2 or 3. Cool, especially if you're in a group, have a couple. But like, people that hoard like 10 cars and it's like them and 2 other guys, is like, bro, and not even try to sell them. It's like, come on now, you're just being greedy at this point. Sure, they could say that, you know, we're accounting for potentially losing cars due to, you know, robberies that we don't come out on top on. It's like, okay, a valid excuse, but you know, it's still a shitty fucking thing to do. I mean, I wouldn't even classify it as a valid excuse. It's like, that's just a dumb excuse to me. And see, like I was super happy that I found a Land Rover, but at the same time, like, could this game have given me like a not highly sought after car? Because like, I mean, granted they'd have to catch me first, but it's like BMWs and Land Rovers are like 2 of the most sought after vehicles. So it's like the odds of you losing it are quite high. So it's like, I mean, I would have taken a, you know, a fucking Olga or a, ooh, there's a little bit of lag there. Like, I would take an Olga or an Ada, you know, because those aren't as sought after. So, you know, your chances of getting robbed to get that vehicle decreases a little bit, not completely entirely, you know, but decreases a fair amount compared to if you have certain other cars. But at the same time, I wasn't complaining that I had found a Land Rover. I was super happy. I'm like I was planning on getting off, and I was just happened to search an area and came across it, and I'm like I was like, server please, like don't crash, like try so like at least the car put together and moved to a safer location, even though knowing that it probably would disappear, you know, upon next restart and stuff. But and thankfully the server like held up for long enough for me to do that, to get it parked and hidden. And then like the next time I got on, even when the server was still messing up, and got on seeing that the mod that the car came with was removed, and seeing my car was gone and a couple other things, so just how I knew it wasn't stolen, because I had it hid pretty fucking well. Like probably no way it got stolen, especially with how buggy the server was. But yeah, it just made me really sad. And that's when I kind of stopped playing, because I knew they were going to be removing more mods and stuff. So I was like, you know what? At risk of losing more stuff, I already lost the car. I lost my battle belt. I lost my gun that I paid a lot of money for. We're just going to cut our losses right here for now. And we're just going to wait until we get some, you know, some word that, hey, things are going good now. You can try to play the game and hopefully not crash a ton and lose stuff because we've been removing mods and all that. You know, hey, and then I give it to me. Do these go on here? No, that's a different thing then. Sickness, get up, get down with the sickness. And like, I'm confident it's probably not gonna be the last Land Rover I will ever see. But you know, if I find any car's better than no car. If I can find an M3S, I'll actually be super fucking happy. I love that truck. And not just because I am a loot goblin and pretty much have to pick up everything I see, but plus it's just a fun truck to drive around. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy with the vase. I'd be happy with really any car, but like the van would be nice. Jeep would be nice. Like the Olga would be nice. Any car would be nice. Really, but I tend to like to travel around a lot and carry way more than I should, so stuff that I can actually like add some extra barrels to, some wooden crates and all that stuff. You know, that sort of stuff tends to make me happy because I can, you know, make some good money off of selling stuff. So I can carry a lot of shit. Also, I like to kind of organize my stuff in a way that, you know, I've had my car stolen in the past, and I've had some people say that when they've looked at my car's inventory, they kind of felt bad because how organized it was, that they're like, yeah, clearly this guy like lives out of this car, so we're gonna take what we want out of it, but we're not gonna steal it. One, because I mean, there was when I had an M3S truck, and honestly, no one likes the M3S because it's slow. Yes, it can carry a lot, but it's not. You're not getting away in a car chase on that thing. You might be able to body the other person, but like you're definitely not, and make them crash, but you're definitely not beating them in a car chase. Dun, dun. just see if there's anything in this car. It doesn't really look like it. I don't want to be that kid. See, Sarka's a solid vehicle though. Like Sarkas are solid. They can actually get some good speed if you have enough like runway to actually get them up there. They handle a bit weird, but like they're a solid car though. Oh yeah, having a rack on would be super nice. Lada, like the Lada is nice though. But yeah, Sarka's a solid vehicle though. It's like definitely don't sleep on the Sarka. The handles pretty well. Can drift the shit out of that thing, which is always fun to do. It's a very good get around car, that's for sure. I've already searched that. Okay. I searched this house, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So your engine's a bit more safe, a bit more secure, because you're. I'm one of those guys too. The vehicles that have the engines not in the front, which is basically the Sarka, and that's it, are nice because it's like reduces your chance of completely wrecking the vehicle in an expedient manner. Because you sometimes lose control and traction either due to, you know, server performance or, you know, like I know, like especially if like high ping, like I know I play on like 200 ping since I'm playing from the US and the servers in Europe. So yeah, like those kind of cars, it's nice. It's like, hey, if I run into something head on, you might have to get like a new radiator, I think, 'cause I think the radiator sits in front still. But like you're not having to like totally worry about completely wrecking the car. Try to do a peel out and proceeded to fail at said peel out. It happens. I know when I got the Land Rover going and stuff like that, I was like, like I was trying to gun it too much, and I was definitely spinning out in the area that I found. I'm like, dude, just all right, calm down, get yourself under control, ease into it. We don't need to fucking peel out of here. We don't see anyone else around here for right now, so let's just try to get it out of this place and go hide it somewhere without, you know, potentially breaking it. So it would have really sucked if it, you know, you just got that, you know, fancy ass car and exactly like that for me. Like I as soon as I found that car, I'm like, because like I said, I was planning on getting off on stream just because I was kind of getting frustrated with all the disconnects and stuff. And then like I just walked into this area and saw it sitting there. I'm like, okay, we're extending the stream for a little bit because we're gonna try to get this somewhere safe and hope that it doesn't disappear. But it did, which sucks. But at least we got to enjoy it for the time that we did. So now I have a, yeah, okay, we're gonna ditch those pliers. So I need this. Like you feel your adrenaline getting going. It's just like, bro, I gotta get this fucking car out of here, man. It's like, all right, it's better than fucking nothing, but same time, couldn't even have canteen or med pouch and hatchet or knife sheath, but I don't think this knife sheath. No, it's that plastic one. Blast. Do I have anything in my wallet? Oh, I have 3 rounds of 9mm in there. That's how broke we are. We have to put ammo in our fucking wallet. It's better than no belt, but here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Oh, look, that a medical pouch. Dance floor. Oh my. Good. Oh, and that can carry extra stuff. Got more space. Please let me know if the music's too loud or too soft. If you guys want me to turn it up, feel free to let me know and I can do so. Dude, didn't it just say like 15 minutes like 5 minutes ago? Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Dance floor. Oh my. Good no. Another shot of whiskey. There's a history. Is there nothing in this house? Nothing in this house. Ooh, we want that. To the phone. And open one box. There's a lot of history. We'll take some free food. There's got a history.